Hello and welcome to season 3 of the Simplify Business with Bryony podcast. I'm your host, Bryony. Thank you so much to all those people who've reached out asking what has happened to the podcast and what's going on. I thought I'll be really upfront about it all. So, as many of you know, I started this podcast way back when COVID hit the first time around. And I am someone who jumps 2 feet in. Now, I do advocate doing that, but unfortunately, what can happen is that when you jump 2 feet in and you haven't really worked out what the forward plan is, whether or not you're going to open your COVID-affected business, and you go through a number of lockdowns, it can be really hard to focus on the big picture. And so what I did was I just stopped. I stopped this podcast. I took a break. And I went and thought really hard about this business, what I'm trying to build, because now I know that there are people who are listening to the podcast, but I'm not doing this just for the sake of doing this. I want to help people. And I was really trying very hard to work out who those people are that I help and how I can best use this platform to move you forward in your businesses. And I did a lot of asking, okay? I actually went out and I asked my audience things like, who are you and where are you coming from and what problems are you having and tell me more about you. I had chats with clients. I had chats with people who were happy to have a chat with me, who'd been listening to the podcast, who'd been following me on my journey, and I took notes and compiled and I worked with a brand strategist, and all of that's great. And I encourage you all to do things like that in your business, but at the core of it, I need to know in my gut who I want to get up and serve every day, time and time again. And I didn't want to launch this again until I knew who that was. And I got to tell you, I've been really excited to get this moving. I picture you all in my head. So whenever something goes on in my life, I think this has got to go on the podcast. I know people would resonate with this, all right? So the Simplify Business with Bryony podcast and Simplify Business with Bryony, the business, is for time-poor, busy women who run passion-fueled businesses. All right, now, I have 2 main groups of women in my audience. I have those women that have families. And you are building a business and you have a family as well, okay? So see how I'm not using the word mum? You might call yourself a mum. I don't actually call myself a mum in business. I am a businesswoman and I have a family, okay? And yeah, I'm predominantly at home a lot. I have the ability to work from home, but in my previous business, I was a woman who ran a children's entertainment company and I had kids, okay? I wasn't a mum running a business. I had a really big business and I had children as well. And I wanted to be as present in their lives as possible whilst forging forward in my work because I loved what I did. And right now I love what I do. And the biggest thing that comes out with the chats I have with a lot of my clients and a lot of the women who listen to this podcast and who participate with me online and engage is that you love working. You love working. And I love that, okay? I love that. I love working too. And the second group of women I have in this community are women who have really high-powered full-time jobs. And ladies, I cannot swear on this podcast without clicking the explicit content button, so I'm very conscious of it, but you ladies, the ones I speak to, you are so good at what you do. We are not talking about you quitting that job, but you have a dream to run a business that is yours, that isn't for somebody else, that is yours. And you're pretty clear when you talk to me that the passion fuel business isn't going to replace your full-time income. Your full-time income is great. You work a lot of hours, but what you're wanting to do is to grow a really streamlined passion fuel business that you can have, that's yours, that generates income, that you can put your name on, and that gives you a little bit of something extra in your life, but doesn't eat up all your spare time, because I know how busy you are, okay? So I am talking to you ladies, two groups of women, okay? You are time poor. You are busy. We're not here to have 60-minute episodes, okay? I stand by what I say. You are time poor, busy women. These will be bite-sized episodes designed to move you forward in your business. Sometimes I'll have guests if I feel like they're a good fit, or if I feel like they have a story that you need to hear in order to know that you are not alone in your journey, that you are not alone in what you're trying to build. We're not going to talk about 6-figure and 7-figure businesses, because that's not this group of women. And if that's what you're after, I'm more than happy to send you over to talk to people and work with people who can help take your business to that level. But what I can do, I can help you in your business, move your business from overwhelm, frustration, downright crazy, again, see, I didn't swear, crazy work, and help you create a really streamlined, income-generating, passion-fueled business that allows you to generate the income you want to make, work the hours you want to make, and also enjoy your life. And if that means time for family, if that means going on holidays, if that means working your full-time job and not burning out, that is what I can help you with. So welcome. If that is you, I am so looking forward to chatting with you and building this community as we head into 2023. So if you are listening and you're thinking, yes, this is what I'm going to ask of you, please subscribe to the podcast. Now, for those of you who are going to go back and binge seasons 1 and 2, I'm just going to give you a heads up. Season 1 is when I first started the podcast and I was talking to women who are in the children's party industry, because that was my old business, and I started my mentoring business with that niche. Season 2 is for women who run creative businesses. So the content still resonates, but the programs that I was launching during that time no longer exist. Okay, so by all means, the content's great. You can still go and listen to it, but don't go and follow any of those links because they will not exist anymore. And this iteration is what I'm going to get you to take some action in. So go and like and subscribe to the podcast so you get notified if I don't get the chance to send out a weekly email. You can come and follow me on social media on Instagram at business.withbryony. It's BRINIE. You can find me on Facebook at Business with Bryony. I've got a free Facebook group, Simplify Your Business with Bryony. You can come and join and connect with me there. Or you can go and jump on the website and take my quiz, Stop Doing Everything, and find out what area of your business you might be just needing to step back from so we can get you moving forward faster. I really look forward to chatting with you all over the coming months. Thank you for those who have taken the time to reach out and work with me and connect with me. I truly appreciate it. And I cannot wait to show you what 2023 has in store for both myself and for all of you. Until next week, guys, have a great week. Bye.